You ever watch scary movies by yourself? You ever do that? You do? I can't. I gotta watch them with somebody else. So I watch them with my 6-year-old. The boy hasn't slept right in a while. How to explain shit to him, you know? So we're sitting there watching this movie. We were supposed to go to JK, but I was like, let's watch this, son. Mom shopping, whatever. It'll be fun. So we're watching this movie called Underworld. You know, Underworld. You ever heard of that movie, Underworld? You know, it's like a werewolf movie, right? It's a bunch of werewolves. And these werewolves are just beating the shit out of each other. It's like a UFC kind of thing. They're just beating the shit out of each other. And all these other werewolves are all cheering, you know? And all of a sudden, this is I'm telling you, the fucking movie, right? And all of a sudden, they change back into human form. And they're naked. And my son says to me, he goes, Dad, why are they naked? I'm like, well, you see, when they were werewolves, they were like 7 feet, 8 feet tall, full of muscle, you know, monsters. But, you know, they ripped all their clothes because they're so big, and then when they get back into human form, the clothes they don't fit them anymore. You know? This isn't the Hulk shit, son. This is reality. So, all of a sudden he jumps off the couch and he starts ripping his clothes off. And I go, what are you doing? What are you doing, Sterling? That's his name. What are you doing, Sterling? And he goes to me, he goes, Dad, let's play werewolves. I'm like, we can't play werewolves like that. We can't. And I thought, what the fuck else am I going to do today? I rip off all my clothes, right? Right in the living room, going at it. We're like, you know, swinging, making the noises and everything, going for the intestines. And all of a sudden he stops. He stops. And he goes, Dad, what is that? I go, oh my God, he sees my enormous cock. And he thinks Dad's a tripod of some sort. I go, son, it's, you know, I go, it's the size, right? He's like, no, that's not the size. I go, no, come on, son, it's the size. It's huge. It's huge, trust me, it's a monster. So he goes, no, this is what he says to me. He goes, Dad, why does yours look different than mine? And I was like, oh shit, you know, well see, son, you're circumcised. He didn't understand what I was talking about. I go, you see, when you were born, me and your mother, seriously, we did some research, and we thought health-wise it'd be more beneficial if everybody thought you were Jewish. He didn't have a clue what I was talking about. He will in about 20 fucking years. He'll know exactly what I'm talking about. He'll thank me for it. But he didn't have a clue what I was talking about. This is what he said. He goes, Dad, it looks like an elephant's trunk. And my eyes started to tear up because that was the sweetest fucking thing anybody's ever said to me. And I made the little fucker, you know? And I said, let's get back to pretending to rip our intestines. Come on, son. And all of a sudden the door opened. And my wife and her sister come in and start screaming. And I died behind the couch. I literally died behind the couch. And she starts screaming, what the hell's going on here? What the hell's going on? And my son's like, Mom, it's okay, we're playing werewolves. It's okay, we're playing werewolves. And I'm like, you know, she's like, what the hell are you teaching our son? What are you teaching him? And I'm behind the couch and I yelled out, what? I'm teaching him that if you've ever seen a naked guy in the subway, not to sit beside him because he's probably a werewolf.